Hello, myself Sunil Ramakrishnan. I basically today we are going to talk about the 102nd part of the Formula War, and in this basically we are talking about the Bollywood industry, what Bollywood industry is, and how basically Hollywood and Bollywood are connected with the software industry. So here basically we have last basically we have asked a few questions basically that are basically uh, up to what level Bollywood groups knows. So, for example, I have taken an example that current world is going to end, right? The current which is world is ongoing, that is basically your 222 countries, that is going to be end. Just taken as an example, really the world is not going to end. Just taken as an example. So, and the Bollywood group knows that also that when the world is going to end and when the new world is going to start, and in this new world, after the old world, after the current world is going to end, the new world which is going to start, in that basically the current world information, how they are going to be stored, how they are going to keep information of the current world, in which animal basically they are going to keep the information of the current world basically. So that was basically the question asked by the one person basically. So like that basically the person told that yeah basically we can basically give the answer basically we have created one animal in universe basically we have given one shape basically of the animal, and in that animal basically that entire galaxy which is of the current world we are going to keep. For example, cow design, basically cow design galaxy is there in sky, and in that sky basically the current world, the last world which was ended, that information we have kept there. So like this basically we are going to create, we have already created the design of the animal, and in that animal basically the current world which is going to be end, and that information we are going to keep. So that information also we have basically. So Bollywood groups tells that up to this level, the person told that up to this level, you Bollywood group have the information. Then basically the one person told that if you have this type of information, then basically are you connected with the satellites groups and the um, galaxy groups? Then basically that person was shocked. Basically, the Bollywood got given the answer. Yeah, basically we are connected. Whatever basically view tells basically that type of thing basically the Bollywood, because the satellite groups and that group galaxy groups can't communicate with the Earth planet directly, so they can basically they can't have the sound basically up to that level basically, but the information they can view, and according to the view information, that information can be passed to the satellite and the galaxy informations galaxy groups. So then the person told that basically if you want to pass any information to sky or to galaxy like this, how basically you pass the information? Then basically the one of the person told that there are two three ways basically. One is the written way, that is basically whose handwriting is good and who can understand the handwritings, they writes the letter, and according to the letter basically they get satellite groups and the galaxy groups gets the information of the earth planet. But mostly information galaxy groups and satellite groups have it, because on the base of the energy basically which is collected and the physical energy which is collected and the verification of the energies are written in the letter basically from the Bollywood groups. So whatever the energy which is collected, that energy must be equal to that written letter energy, written letter basically. So whatever things was written in this letter, that was equal to the that was equal to the when the water the energy which was connected. So like this basically they got the information that this will be the animal design which is going to be when the world is going to end, and the last world when which was ended, and that animal basically contains the each and every information of the last world ended, that was cow. Like this basically each and every information was passed by the, this is basically just taken as an user story, but in real the animal might be totally different. and in the real basically it might not be animal also, but there is some object, basically set of objects which is keeping the information of the last world ended. So like this same way basically the current world which is going to end, that basically lots of people says that our current world also might get end. So that current world which is going, which might going to end, that information also basically universe groups have already prepared. The animal shape basically that is already prepared in the animal shape. According to that animal shape basically the animal cow shape basically same way, same shape of cow, the one universe also exists in the sky, and in that universe basically the set of planets and set of information which was lastly ended, that all information are kept there basically in that galaxy, and it has locked. So that last world which was ended, that information are also there basically. So whenever it's required basically that information, then basically that information gets out from the galaxy basically. So that was basically one thing, and the current world basically, which is assume that the current world is going to end. So that universe basically designed, and universe has already designed the animal basically in the sky, and the animal shape universe is also prepared. And according to the animals universe, animal shape which is prepared in a universe, the animal is also prepared in the sky, in the earth planet, or it is going to be prepared, or the energy which the animal is going to take the place of the current world and information, that energy is already entered the earth planet. So Bollywood group says, yeah, we have the information up to that level, the energy level or information also, that the current world which is going to end, and the current world all information that are total sea, total humans, total trees, total mountains, total human needs created still now basically, when the world will end at the last second, up to that last second information also basically the animal is going to contain basically. So just see the up to the tracking level, each and every second information are tracked by the universe group. So basically you can say from next if the groups the universe group want to keep the track of each and every last world ended, then basically the chain that is basically connected, that is basically animal. So from that animal, the basically chain gets connects to the current world, human planet, human industry. That is basically human group basically. So from that animal, the human groups gets changed, and from the human groups basically the going to come animal, the animal which is going to prepare and which is going to come basically. That energy is also created from the current. Uh, human groups energies only. So that was also basically question basically the how basically the animal is going to prepare basically, that current world is going to end, and the current world which is going to end, which is going the current entire world which is going to end, and each and every information are going to kept in the animal data in the animal body. That animal energy is already all is also basically getting prepared in this current world. So how basically the things are going to be tracked, so that up to the level basically Bollywood groups are telling that we have the information up to that level, that which animal is going to prepare, what will be his shape, because we have saw that universal animal shape basically which is drawn by the universe group, and in that basically which are the planets going to keep, which are planets going to be kept. And according to that universe which is the universe group basically who have designed this animal shape basically, that exact shape basically energy also started getting prepared in this earth. So basically each and every information and from in which location basically that animals are getting prepared, animals energies are getting prepared, is the physical animal has already prepared, if prepared then where is that animal, that each and every information basically are getting kept. But that, then the one person told that before the world end, basically how the animals can be prepared. That was also question. So that's why basically the animals was not prepared, but the energy is getting keeps generated. So from that energy, basically the each and every information are getting tracked. each and every information are getting stored. So whenever the world last things which is going to be end, up to that level information also is going to be tracked from that, and going to that animal energy is going to capture that information, last information also of the world. So like this, basically the entire animal energy is basically created, and when the world will start, then basically the animal energy which is in the current world, basically that is going to get activated from the set of satellites groups after the each and every information of the current world which was ended, which is kept, which is passed to the animal design, that is basically animal galaxy. And after that, basically entire creation is going to prepare newly. And the last animal which was the entire information which was kept as an animal, and that animal basically is going to be prepared after the world is going to start. So like this, each and every information basically Bollywood group is telling they having, and like this basically we are going to see a little bit more about the Bollywood industry, up to what level the Bollywood industry group have the information. So that is basically, this is basically 102nd number, and 103rd number we are going to keep. We are going to see a little bit more about the formula word, formula attributes, and formula balance sheets.